So today is Monday, September 4th. It is actually Labor Day. And I'm going through the cattle panel greenhouse. And I'm going to cut all these tomato plants down. Not down. I'm going to cut everything out that don't have any fruit on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that so these plants get everything ripened. It'll ripen everything, and then they'll be done for the year. There's a lot of fruit left on, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to let it lay on the ground here and not use it as a mulch. It really ain't that big a deal to me. I know some people feel differently about that kind of thing, but to me, I could care less. I'm not spreading their diseases. If they got any diseases, these plants already got them anyway, so it really don't matter at all. Wow. Big change already. So I'm doing that so then all the fruit that's on here will ripen. All these fruits, they'll ripen quicker if they don't have they're not going to the plants. It'll still take a little bit. We got about 4 to 5 weeks before our first frost. And when that time rolls around, I would like to have these plants done and out of here before that takes place. Just so I can, well, actually, not want to. We'll have these out of here before then, because then this will be our winter garden area. So I have lettuces and that kind of thing to put in, more cold hardy things. So this is basically winter prep. For this area. It's the beginning of winter prep for this area. A lot of times they'll come up, new shoots will come up out of the ground with tomatoes, especially cherry tomatoes. Our bigger tomatoes this year, we didn't have a very good year for them, for us. I don't know how everybody else's were, but ours didn't do real well. We'll probably have to buy some tomatoes to do our spaghetti sauce and tomato paste and that kind of thing this year. We didn't get enough to do anything with. So, which that's fine. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. It's not the end of the world. We know several organic farms that we deal with in the area that'll have. So it's not a big deal, really. Helps the local farms out, and we still get what we need. You don't have to grow everything yourself to eat right. Big difference in here, ain't it? Craziness. Totally crazy how much that transforms an area when you prune the tomatoes back. These ain't been pruned in a little while either. They were needing pruned anyways, but I shouldn't have to prune them no more this year, but I'm sure some leaves will want to come back. Or normally they do anyways when I do this. I'll get a few stragglers that want to come back and grow. We only got, there's 3 more markets, but we're only going to go to the next 2. We won't go to the last one. The last farmer's market, we're going to, we got a tour scheduled for Polyface Farms, actually, which is about a 3-hour drive from here, probably, roughly, somewhere in there. So that's where we'll be on the last farmer's market of the year from here, which is all right. We'll have most of our stuff sold. And what we don't have sold that we want to get rid of, we'll just take to the auction. It's not that big a deal, in all honesty. We do have some stuff we need to can yet, preserve for winter, but that we don't have done. There is a little bit of that we need to do. But that right there, folks, is how you prune your tomatoes for fall. Yeah, it took me 6 minutes to do this whole garden. So then I'll start picking the tomatoes off of it every couple days, probably every 2 or 3 days. I won't let any more fruit. I won't let it, even if some of the leaves do grow back, I'm not going to let any fruit come on. So whenever fruit comes on, I'll just keep pruning it off so it doesn't come back. This garden, I need to get it weeded and get the tomatoes out, and get the ginger will need to come out. The cucumbers will need to come out before I put plastic up. And I'll put plastic up in probably mid to late October somewhere is when I'll put the plastic back on, and then till then I want to have a lot of stuff in here growing till then. So the next couple of weeks will be pretty busy in here. Let me pick you up so I can carry you out. Yeah, the next few weeks will be fairly busy in here. So trying to get everything ready for winter. And then we got other plans that we're working on as well. I had to do that because I was getting kind of, I don't like it. I don't like spending a lot of time in there. It's kind of low. We got a lot of other stuff we need to get ready for winter too, so this is just a small portion of it. But it won't take me long to go in there and clean that out. One good afternoon, I'd have that thing done. But then I got the worst of it done already. Just right there was probably the worst of it. It won't take long to weed it, none of that stuff. So that's going to wrap this up. I just wanted to show you how I prune my tomatoes for winter. So until we meet again, take care and God bless.